Hello, children, and welcome back to your English class. I hope that you all are fit and fine. Children, earlier we have done the recitation of the poem The Coming of Spring. And in this video, I am going to do the explanation of the poem. But before starting the poem, let us discuss something about season. There are so many seasons like summer, winter, rainy, autumns, and spring. Every season has something important of its own. They have some characteristic that make them important for the environment, for us. Some season are good for some type of crops, other season are suitable for other type of crops. Rain is also very necessary for plants and for us. Okay, so each and every season has something important of its own. So each and every season is equally important. So likewise, spring is also very important. So in this poem, the poet Sanchit Saluja has told his feeling about the spring season. Okay, so now who is Sanchit Saluja? First of all, let me tell you about the poet. He is a budding poet. Budding poet matlab he is a new poet. He is a very young poet and he writes his poem in a very beautiful manners with the help of rhymes. You all know rhyming words? He writes his poem with the help of rhymes and using simple words. So, in this poem, the poet told you about his feeling, his thought about spring season. So, let us start The Coming of Spring by Sanchit Saluja. So, children, before starting with the poem, please close your eyes and imagine that you are sitting in a garden full of beautiful flowers. Everywhere there is flower. The wind is not very cold, not very hot, and you are feeling very happy. And you are sitting and enjoying the weather with your family. There is a smell of flowers in the air, and you are sitting in between the flowers. Yes. Now open your eyes. Didn't you enjoy imagining this? Yes, this is the beauty of spring season that we are going to study in this poem. So, let's start. How do I know that spring is here? In this line, the poet is saying, how do I know that spring is here? How will I come to know that spring has started? So, he says, because the world is full of happiness and cheer. He says, when the spring will come, the world will be full of happiness. Everyone will be feeling happy and everyone will be feeling and everyone will be enjoying themselves. You know, this spring comes after winters, and people in winters people are wearing so many woolen clothes. They are feeling cold. They want to lie down in the bed with the blankets, but in this season they come out of the blankets and the woolen clothes and they are filled with excitement and happiness. Okay, so they are feeling happy. Everyone is feeling happy. The garden are full of flowers and the wind is not very cold, not very hot. So people are enjoying. They are very pleasant. They are enjoying each and every moment. So poet says ki I will come to know that the spring is started when the world will be full of happiness. People will be enjoying. People will be feeling happy. They will be out. They won't be feeling any more cold. They will be enjoying the weather. The beautiful roses, lilies and daffodils peeps out of everyone's window sills. The poet is saying that beautiful roses, lilies, and daffodils peeps out of windowsill. Like, you have seen the window and you must have seen the sill, that portion where you keep your hand and you peep out. आप बाहर देखते हो. Peep is a quick look. आप जैसे बाहर कोई आवाज हुई तो you just peep out of your window and want to see what is there. It's just a quick look. Same ways the poet is saying कि it will look like roses and lilies and daffodils are peeping out of the window sills. वो सबके घर में greenery रहेगी, flowers रहेगा. Everywhere there will be greenery. The grass starts getting soft and green. The garden makes a very pretty scene. Next he says ki the grass will be soft and green. You must have seen that it's look very beautiful when the grasses are green and soft, and the garden will be full of flowers and it will make a very pretty scene. You love to see, don't you feel happy and don't you feel energetic when you see the garden is full of flowers and birds are there, butterflies are there? It gives you a happiness. So this happiness will tell the poet that spring is there. Tall bushes all start to unfold and introduce the sun's morning serene gold. Tall bushes, jo, all the trees and bushes, they will start to unfold, they will grow, they will bloom and introduce the sun's morning serene gold. It will look like they're introducing the morning serene gold. Serene gold is a phrase used here for the morning yellowish light of the sun. जो सुबह की पहली हल्की सी येलो वाली लाइट होती है जो सुबह सुबह, that is serene gold. So, and introduce the sun's serene gold. All these are the beautiful features of spring season. Okay, so all this will tell, when you will see all this thing in the nature, you will come to know now, okay, this is spring season. In Hindi, spring season is known as Vasant. Okay, so that is all about the explanation part, children. I hope that you have understood. And this is the new words and their meaning. Cheer means joy, happiness. Peeps, a quick look, that is jhakna. Sills is the edge of the window. Pretty, that is beautiful. Unfold means to spread, to bloom or grow. Introduce, to announce. Phrase, serene gold, the golden yellow light of the sun. Thank you and have a